Guys, welcome back in the shop finally after a little bit of a hiatus. Let's get that engine finished up. Okay, all right. We are back at it. It has been a while since I have been in this building, because sometimes life gets really busy. I had some things come up at work, took a new position doing other stuff. Same job, additional thing, which means additional work, but additional money, so it's a bonus. Anyways, we're back in here today, and I'm waiting on my UPS guy, so let's see if he's gonna creep down that driveway any moment. He's bringing some parts to button that thing up. But right now, what I want to do is bolt some more goodies on that thing and get it ready to go. We've got, let's see, here's some stuff that's got to go on there. Right now, what I can do is I can get that timing set on. Timing set and front cover, whoops, timing set and front cover probably. And shoot, oh, my oil pump's coming, so as soon as that shows up, I can get, shoot, I can get the bottom end, I can get the pan on. So yeah, let's, first things first, let's put that timing set on. Okay, so everything slipped on real easy. Let's just take a look at the instructions here and make sure that there's no differences. The advance and retard key on this lower sprocket is different than the old one, so let's just make sure I'm doing this right. Okay, this is for the Ford V8 255 289 302, not 260. That's interesting. Yeah, they just don't list the 260, but who messes with the 260 anymore? Let's see. Okay, 4-degree advanced is the triangle, and 4-degree retard is the square. So standard is the 0, which is what we want, because the B303 is 5 degrees advanced. We don't want to advance that. Okay, check this out. See if you can see this. Right here, there's a little mark on the front of this thrust plate, and that's actually from the inside of this crank, or this cam gear. So I was reading the instructions, and it says, hey, on some engines, you're gonna have contact right here. It says it right there, and you gotta like lop that piece off. I said, surely that can't be my situation, but of course, since this motor has fought me all the way, it is my situation. It says right here, because of the extra thickness required on high-performance timing gears, many 351 engines require the removal of material from the camshaft retaining plate as shown in Figure 1, or use of an earlier year model 302 retaining plate, blah, blah, blah. Well, I guess this must be a 351 or later style retaining plate, because the design feature here is to keep this oil plug from popping out, but all my stuff is threaded, so it's not going to pop out. So I'm going to bust the torque loose on this. They all have Loctite on them. So I'll bust the torque on this, pull that plate off, take it over to the descender, and I got a nice little reference line there where it needs to go down to, and then I'll take care of that. UPS guys here. We interrupt this regularly scheduled engine build to unbox the UPS box from Summit. Whoops, wrong one. Ah! Let's see, okay, so there should be some goodies in here. I should have. Okay, I see. I don't see everything. That's it? Huh. Okay, let's see. These might be the wrong springs. These are springs for my coilovers, and they might be wrong, but they might be right. And then push rods, Earl pump. Springs are correct, total bonus. These are 600 pound springs for the front of the Falcon. It might be kind of heavy, but at 70 bucks a piece, it's worth it to buy a set, and then if you don't like it, put them on the shelf, and then you kind of can have some extra parts that you can tune the suspension in as needed. Okay, sweet. Let's take a look at this oil pump. This is a factory volume pump. Why am I opening this like a ape? Okay, let's see, a couple gaskets in there. Let's see how these look. The last couple ones I've got have not been awesome. This looks good. Okay. All right. Sweet. Can't wait to get this on. And like I said, it has the gaskets there. And then these bad jammies were really a whole lot more expensive than I thought they should have been. But that's the price you pay. These should be like $6 and I don't know, what were they? $300 or something like that. Let's throw one in the motor and see what it looks like. Those look nice. Cams Magnum. Okay, back to our scheduled programming here. I got the plate trimmed down. You can see that's where I kind of lopped the edge off. Just on the disc sander, it came out with a pretty clean finish there. Anyways, so back and bottom goes like that. And what we're gonna do, there's a junk in the engine right here. What we're gonna do is I'll put it back up there and put some layout fluid on it and make sure that there's no interference when we put that gear back on. I'll just put a little bit of layout fluid on the corner here. What this is gonna do is, if it's rubbing anywhere, it will wear off the layout fluid and we'll be able to see. Not only is it rubbing, you can see how it actually pulled material off of there. Okay, this is apparently cutting into the backside of the gear's cast iron, so we have some more grinding to do. That feels much better. There's like no resistance there. It's even easier to roll the engine over. Put it back up top dead center here. We'll take a look again.
A few moments later.
Okay guys, we got the oil pump on and the pickup tube. I didn't have, I probably have them somewhere, but I can't find them, the fasteners for the oil pump, so I ordered new ARP stuff. So that took an extra day or two to get here and kind of slow the process down. I have freeze plugs, probably knock those freeze plugs in real quick, and then oil pump gasket and place the oil pump, or the pan gasket and place the pan. Holy crap guys, I think it has been about a month since I started that last video. Life got in my way with all kinds of stuff. It just got crazy with work and home and everything. But anyways, I've got some things that I've been needing for a while. Some bolts, and this motor's close. Let's finish slamming this thing together, shall we? Let's do it. I just realized that I can't do this. I've got all the hardware for all the front accessories, the water pump and everything, but I ordered a front seal right here for the front cover, and it is not the right one. I looked at the part number. I looked up the part number, and it says it's for an AMX. Like, how did I end up ordering a part for an AMX? I think I've seen 2 AMXs. Anyways, so we're still gonna throw everything up and just fit it and make sure it's all good to go. So all I have to do is order that seal and throw it on. And here we go. Okay, I got all the fasteners in there. Obviously, like I said, I'm missing that seal, so I got to get that. But all the hardware is here, and everything is in there like swimwear. So that's all good. And this is the front end kit I went. All I'm going to run is power steering and an alternator for now. I might put air conditioning in it later. That's the reason I put the AC bulkhead fitting on it. And if I do that, of course, I'll have to rethink my front dress here. But this is together. I had to trim the hardware. They were like sticking out back here, so I cut them off as close as I can. I have a block off plate for the oil pump, or that's a fuel pump, for the fuel pump. But it's like chrome, and I think it looks pretty tacky. So I might make another one out of aluminum, or I might just paint that one and throw it on there. So that is good, coming together. So we can, I mean, heck, I'm gonna go over everything again and make sure the top end's good, and then I guess I can start putting the intake manifold and stuff on.
It didn't work.
Guys, I want to show you something real quick. Shut up, Tavares.
To go from the top base.
Shut up, Tavares. Okay, listen, so on a Ford, unlike a small block Chevrolet, the manifold bolts go straight into the heads, like straight. Chevys are sideways. So with Fords, there's a cool little trick you can do. You can take bolts like this. These are 5/16, and what we'll do is we're going to take them over to the lathe, cut the head off, round the ends, and these are going to be alignment dowels for placing the intake manifold on. Okay, small problem. So my timing pointer goes right here on those bolts. This front cover has this eyelet here for a magnetic pickup, because it's like for all models, Explorers and all that stuff. So I can either take this to the mill and knock it off, or I have another front cover for my 351 build, and then I can just, where are you? I can run that and just deal with that problem when I do my 351. Where the heck is it? I don't know where it is. It's over here somewhere. How did I lose the front cover? I lost the front cover. Well, I have another one. I can run that one. Let me find it. The missing piece to the puzzle. Let's get this put in. Check this out. Minor fitment issue. It's this deflector right there. Man. I just can't win. Guess I'll bend it. Got it installed. Had to bend that lip up in the back right there. There's always something. Let's throw it on the motor. Okay guys, minor setback. If you look here, this is where the water pump sits, and this is, I'm thinking, the correct alignment for the alternator. I got an alternator on the way. I'm just doing a 100 amp, one wire GM style alternator. And these brackets are cut a little far back, or these spacers are, so this needs to come out as well. But if you look down here, the major offender is the crank pulley. It's an inch off. I bought a spacer for it, so it's gonna come out an inch and line up everything. But other than that, the motor's together. I'm gonna run through and set the initial lash on all the valves, and I think that's it. I'm gonna figure out what kind of dipstick I wanna run, if I wanna run over there on the side of the block, or if I wanna run, actually I have to run on the side of the block because of the pan. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'll put the fuel pump block-off plate on. Okay, I'm over here adjusting the valves and setting the preload. Here's the way it works. I have 2-piece guide plates. You can see them right there. Some people actually adjust these and weld them. I don't think I'm going to do that, just in case I need to move them. But anyways, here's the process. We'll take the rocker off and loosen the stud, center everything up until you get the roller on the end of the rocker right over the middle. We'll put a little hand tighten on this, recheck everything, and then torque it to 45 to 50 foot-pounds. And then after that, we will run, since these two, this is one cylinder, we will run this exhaust valve until it is at its peak, and that will ensure that this side's on this base circle. And then once it's on the base circle, we will put the adjuster nut on. I keep saying we, like there's somebody else other than me. It's me. What I will do is then I will run this down while I'm twisting the push rod. And once I start to get an interference between the two and I can feel that there's pressure on the push rod right there, I will give this about 3/4 of a turn, so it'll look like this. I'll start here at the I don't know, it's about 2 o'clock position, end up at like 10 o'clock right there. That ensures it's correct. And then I will run the adjustment nut down. Now this obviously isn't correct. I just did it to show you kind of what the plan is, but that's the process. You can see these two are nice and straight. That's how they need to be, and I still got to do this side and the rest of the other side. So that's the plan right now. I'll check back with you in a minute when I get them done. It's together. It needs a distributor stabbed and a few other things, and I got the stuff coming for the front dress, but that thing's together. So thanks for stopping by and checking out this video. It's kind of a filler video, not super content heavy, but anyways, it's where I'm at. Some of the stuff is just boring in building a car, and you've seen this motor so many times now, and I apologize for that, but thankfully it's together. Now we're on to new things. We're gonna get the transmission hung on that, and I gotta set up the Tilton hydraulic throwout bearing, and then that thing's gonna be ready to go in the car. Next video, I'll be putting suspension in the front of the car, making it a roller. So, dude, it's coming together. It really is. So again, thanks so much, guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me out. I'm trying to grow the channel. So do that if you can. But please, please, please come back and check out the next video soon. Thanks, guys. We'll see you. Bye.